June 1942, the Pacific was a vast battleground, and Midway would decide its fate. The U.S. Navy braced for a battle that could turn the tide of the war. Japan's empire had swept across Asia and the Pacific with alarming speed. 4 powerful Japanese carriers were on a mission to crush the U.S. Pacific Fleet. Midway Atoll became the target, a tiny island with huge strategic importance. U.S. intelligence had cracked Japanese codes, giving them a critical advantage.
The Navy knew when and where Japan would strike.
The men of Midway waited, unaware of the storm approaching from the sea.
On June 4th, the Japanese launched the first wave of air attacks.
Their goal: destroy the island's defenses and lure U.S. carriers into a trap.
Midway fought back, shooting down enemy planes with fierce determination.
American torpedo bombers charged without fighter cover, a desperate gamble. The attack was brave, but losses were heavy, and torpedoes missed their mark. Meanwhile, dive bombers approached, seeking the carrier's weak points.
In a matter of minutes, bombs struck fatality, igniting fires across decks.
3 Japanese carriers were sunk that day, shocking the world. Smoke and fire rose as the carriers went down beneath the waves.
American forces maneuvered skillfully, avoiding devastating counterattacks.
Japanese pilots returned, battered and defeated, morale sinking.
Midway had turned the tide, giving the U.S. the upper hand in the Pacific.
Admiral Nimitz's strategy had paid off, a masterstroke of intelligence and courage.
The island's defenders, though small in number, played a pivotal role. Precision and timing were everything as dive bombers launched their attack. The Japanese fleet began a desperate retreat across the Pacific. Victory was celebrated, but the cost of war was never forgotten. The destruction of key carriers crippled Japan's offensive capabilities. From 4 carriers to just 1, Japan's naval power was reduced dramatically.
U.S. pilots, against overwhelming odds, had turned the tide. Even the smallest island could change the course of a global war.
The aftermath left the Pacific waters littered with the scars of battle.
Defeat shook Japan's confidence and forced a strategic rethink.
From that day on, the U.S. gained the upper hand in the Pacific theater.
Carriers became the new kings of naval warfare.
Intelligence, courage, and timing had reshaped the Pacific strategy.
Heroes in the air changed history with precision and bravery.
The sun set on a battle that would echo through history. 4 carriers lost, hundreds of planes destroyed, and thousands of lives changed forever.
Victory came at a cost, but the Pacific was now in American hands.
The sea seemed calm, but history had been forever altered. The Battle of Midway proved that courage, intelligence, and timing can change the course of a war.